Well, hello, faith families. Today's service of Mount Spurg and Westover Baptist Churches is brought to you by Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich, the choice of all pastors. I'm wearing a hat. I'm drinking scotch. I'm wearing a comfy sweater because in this service we're looking at St. John Chrysostom and talking about John Chrysostom's reflection on Jesus turning water into scotch. Just kidding. Of course, he turned water into wine. Jesus' first miracle found in the Gospel of John. Now, St. John Chrysostom, Chrysostom's actually a nickname and it means the golden-mouthed. He was revered as an incredible preacher, and I've had the profound, humbling pleasure to read many of his sermons, and I'm going to be basing our reflection today on Chrysostom's reflections on this gospel story, because his thoughts are as relevant today as they were back in the late 300s, early 400s, when he was the bishop of Constantinople, present-day Istanbul. John Chrysostom was a gifted thinker. He attempted to be a monk for a while, but it really did ruin his health, and he never quite recovered from that. But he went to become a preacher in Constantinople and eventually became the bishop of Constantinople. And that was during the time of the Roman Empire, and he ran afoul of one of the empresses, and she banished him, and on his way into exile he actually died, given that he had such poor health and that the road was very hard and arduous road, and it proved too much for him physically, and that's how he died in 407. But his many sermons live on and continue to inspire us. He talked about everything from worry about the new generation because they were too influenced by the theater, by actors. They were not respectful enough of their parents. And they were lazy and lacked a work ethic. Just looks like that generational concern about the generations coming up, no matter if we're talking about the 300s or the 21st century, a lot of those sort of concerns and critiques haven't changed. But Chrysostom had an unbelievable ability to take very deep ideas and make them very palatable. And so I'm very excited to introduce you all to St. John Chrysostom and his understandings, read through my interpretations of his understandings of the Gospel of John story when Jesus turns water into wine. We are also starting to get ready to come back and be in the same physical space with each other, so stay tuned. We're probably looking in the next couple weeks. Let's continue to pray that things go as they are, because I genuinely do miss you. Thank you for the outpouring of support from last week. I'm glad many of you listened to Henry Nouwen's sermon on the Beloved and were blessed by it as it has blessed me. There's a bunch of new people on the prayer list, so make sure to take some time there. All the prayers in the service are from St. John Chrysostom, and it's just such a wonderful way to start going through the service and then pause and remember the people, keep reaching out to each other, keep praying for each other. And I think that's about it. No, that is not about it. I want to wish an early happy birthday to George and Frank, who will both be celebrating a birthday on the 21st of January. So happy birthday, gentlemen. Happy birthday, brothers. Thank you for all the leadership, the guidance, and the support both of you have given to me over the years. Okay, I think that's it for now. Let's look at St. John Chrysostom. Let's look at Jesus turning water into wine. Let's celebrate the fact that we're part of some faith communities where we can imbibe occasionally, and then let's lean on the wisdom of John Chrysostom as he talks about the importance of Christians finding joy and celebration, especially in such troubling times. All right, faith families, cheers. Let's dig in. That is good stuff. Wow.